Truth is a sleeping rhino.
I believe in the sun, even when it rains.
Heaven is above our heads and under our feet.
Hitch your wagon to a star.
I believe in God. I just write it nature.
The crows go in flocks, the eagle flies alone.
Nature is not a place to visit, it is our home. Man is a sun, and the senses are his planets.
They may cut all the flowers, but they will never stop spring.
Does the acorn know it will become oak?
The planet as a whole is a self-regulating living being.
Nature cares about our being, not our well-being.
Learn how little one can live on, and how little nature requires.
Be men, not crazy sheeps.
Observation of nature and meditation generate art.
Do you think that's air you're breathing?
Often the nettle grows next to the rose.
Only dead fishes swim with the current.
Stars are holes, filtering the light of infinity.
Man is a social animal who hates his own kind.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
If you become an expert in ants, you understand the world.
Weed is a plant whose virtues have not yet been discovered.
There is no favorable wind for the aimless boat.
Wood and water, wind and tree, jungle favor go with thee.
Storms make the roots of oak trees grow deep.
Two things surprise me, the intelligence of beasts and the bestiality of men.
There are in heaven and on earth, Horatio, far more things than your philosophy teaches.
There is great disorder under heaven and on earth, and the situation is excellent.
I fear that animals see in man an equal being, who has lost animal intellect.
Who educates youths to love nature, saves more souls than a good priest.
The peaks soar boldly towards the sky, but their feet are firmly planted on the ground.
Trees are the earth's infinite effort to speak to the listening sky.
Aim to conquer the moon. Even if you fail, you will have wandered among the stars.
What the caterpillar calls the end of the world, in reality is a wonderful butterfly.
There is no one in the world who is happy, except those who freely enjoy a vast horizon.
My temple is the park, the sky, the water of the lake, and the stream that feeds it.
How inappropriate to call this planet Earth, when it is clearly ocean.
The long-sought link between animals and men, that's us.
Trees teach us not to oppose life, but to embrace it.
What is man in nature? Nothing, compared to everything, all, compared to nothing.
I am filled with joy, when the day breaks silently, beyond the vault of the sky.
As the eagle, he crosses the whole sky, so the whole earth is home to the nobleman.
If the insects disappeared, the earth would collapse within a few weeks.
Think how wise a little mouse is. He never entrusts his life to just one hole.
Man surpasses the animal with words, but in silence he surpasses himself.
The earth has enough resources for everyone's needs, but not for everyone's greed.
We do not enter this world, we blossom like flowers from a tree.
You will be like a force of nature which meets no resistance in its path.
All is transitory, but the golden flower that grows in the inner soil of detachment from worldly things.
Nature ensured that one does not need great means to live well. Everyone is capable of being happy.
How do you know? But every bird that cuts the airy way is an immense world of delight, closed by your senses 5.
I learn more from an ant or a blade of grass than from all the books written from the beginning of the centuries to today.
Roots are important in a man's life, but men have legs, not roots, and legs are made to go elsewhere.
You will find more in the woods than in books. Trees and rocks will teach you things that no teacher will tell you.
Think of the beauty enclosed in flowers, the light enclosed in the sun, the life that shines in the eyes of all.
Use your talent, whatever it is. The woods would be terribly silent if only the best singing birds sang.
You must teach your children that the earth is our mother. Whatever happens to the earth also happens to the children of the earth.
This we know, the earth does not belong to us, we belong to the earth. This we know. All things are connected, like the blood which unites one family.
When the last tree is cut down, the last fish eaten, and the last stream poisoned, you will realize that you cannot eat money.
Two things fill the mind with ever new and increasing admiration and reverence: the starry heavens above me, and the moral law within me.
Living is not accepting everything but choosing, pruning. The sap of the tree rises only when the branches have been pruned.
I went into the woods because I wanted to live deep and suck all the marrow out of life, not to discover on the verge of dying, that I had never lived.
You can chase a butterfly all over the field and never catch it. But if you sit quietly in the grass, it will come and sit on your shoulder.
The cat sits basking in the sun. The dog sits in the grass. The turtle rests on the rock. The frog sits on the lily pad. Why don't human beings do the same?
Look at the birds in the sky, look at the lilies in the fields. They don't worry, they don't think about tomorrow. Yet they are more beautiful than Solomon, the great king, cloaked in all his glory.
A butterfly lives only for a day, but since it perceives everything in slow motion, it will have the impression of living a lot. This is relativity.
Hundreds of flowers in spring, the moon in autumn, a cool breeze in summer, snow in winter. If you don't occupy your mind with useless things, every season is a good season for you.
Of all intoxications, who doesn't prefer to get drunk by the air he breathes, or the water he drinks? I have found that the most serious objection to the work is that it made me eat and drink grossly.
Suddenly, I realized the beneficial and sweet companionship of nature, an infinite and inexplicable condition of friendship that made the imaginary advantages of human proximity insignificant.